Welcome back to another episode of Genius Gems. I'm your host, Angela Chanowsky, and super excited to be joined by the incredible Adam McChesney today. I learn so much from you all the time. I just said before we were on record, I'm like, you just inspire me every day and have so influenced my life by all that you're doing. So thanks for being here to share your brilliance with our audience.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate the opportunity. Adam McChesney, CEO and founder of Builders of Authority, full service digital marketing agency, mainly for the contracting industry and trades, website design and development. We do some branding stuff as well. And then ongoing offerings of SEO and stuff with the Google business profile, and then paid ads on Google and Facebook. We also have a community where we teach people personal branding. So personal branding through Adam and Angela social media channels. I've been doing that now for 2 years in digital marketing since 2018, and have a couple other businesses that we've created, because of our digital marketing skill set and strategies that we utilize.
Awesome. Like I said, I was like, you have to do all of your own stuff because it's so much awesomeness to share about you. I can't say all the things. So we're excited to hear a AI nugget that you want to share with us today.
Yeah, so funny enough, I was speaking last week to almost 400 different junk removal owners, and they were all like, "Hey, how can ChatGPT just replace everything that I'm doing from a marketing side?" So I think a lot of times right now people are talking about, "Hey, ChatGPT or any AI tool is just going to go replace me and go replace anything that I'm paying for a marketing and advertising standpoint." And I say, funny enough, I said a lot of marketing agency owners right now are also trying to take their, right now I have 30 employees. They're trying to take their workforce down to 15 people. And then from there, make sure that everything is just done the exact same way. And I said that the smartest people right now are using ChatGPT or AI as a tool inside of their tool belt to make everybody that's on their team and themselves more efficient.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what I wanted to share here today is if you have good team members or good marketing partners or anything that you're doing that could effectively be replaced by AI, it's very hard to find good people, as I think everybody knows in the workforce right now. And so the mindset shouldn't be necessarily how do I let people go? How do I fire? How do I even fire myself from doing personal branding, right? It should be how do I make myself more effective? And how do I make sure that the way in which I'm implementing AI is not necessarily cutting corners? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is more on the personal branding side. So as we're taking a look at how to make Adam more duplicatable on all of these other platforms, Facebook has been the main platform that has grown our digital marketing agency because we obviously work with a lot of business owners. About 90% of our lead flow comes in through there. Now, I still post a lot on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on TikTok, YouTube, podcasting, but those algorithms are just so completely different in a lot of ways compared to Facebook. And so one of the things that we've done over the last year plus is we've put in my Facebook posts, built out a chat GPT bot, if you will, called Brand Builder. And essentially what that does is it then goes and says, hey, here's what Adam wrote on Facebook. Go make it in his voice, in his tone, with understanding the algorithms on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. Include hashtags, include alt text on pictures inside of LinkedIn. And then we get that out. And it's still not perfect, right? But then at least my team and I were spending our time going and crafting the message and connecting some of the dots, deleting the dashes, if emojis end up coming up or whatever, like just making it more real. But the trick is, and this is what most people are doing wrong right now, is most people are going and then copying and pasting it into the platform. You still need to go manually, whether it's on your phone, whether it's on your computer, go type it out. Because all of these platforms are smart enough to know whether it's AI or not. Even if I was to go take my Facebook post and I wrote it 100% me, and I go copy and paste that to Instagram, I go copy and paste that to LinkedIn, it's going to drive down the engagement potential. And so even if you have this AI thing or you don't have this AI thing, still take the time, or for example, use a virtual assistant to be able to go spend the time on the platform, because that's what all these platforms are actually looking for. is I want Adam, I want Angela to spend time on my platform, not just click a button and go do it. And that's actually been something that we kind of caught ourselves doing. And we're like, why is the engagement so different? So for the last 90 plus days, we've gotten back into the routine of manually going and typing all this stuff in. And like last month alone, my Instagram went like from like 30,000 overall impressions or whatever it was to over 100,000, with the only switch really being that specific strategy. And
Wow.
obviously, I was doing some traveling, so that always helps when you're going cool places and doing things like that. But that's one thing that also is transferable to like SEO or your Google business profile or things on your website, is stop just taking stuff and copying and pasting it, because these platforms are so much smarter than we are. They're smarter than AI, or hand in hand, right? But don't be looking to 100% replace a person or replace you in the activity. Use it to make it better and more efficient. And then with your extra time or your team's extra time, still go do what you always should have been doing to begin with.
Mhm. I love that. Like people, and that's what I just said on the last episode. It's like, how do you make your team super size them with AI? Like they become in their superpowers. How do you use AI to make those people in that skill set super powered so that the work that you do is 10x, is magnified, not I'm just cutting the corners, like you said, and like that keeps completely deletes it, and I'm just saving time. It's how is it more efficient? I had no idea about the copy and paste, and I'm not a create my posts in ChatGPT, but I often write them in notes
Mhm.
because I want to craft them, right? Like I'm spending time writing it at the gym or something like that, and then I copy and paste it from notes. I didn't know that's an amazing tip. I didn't know you needed to type it in, even though I'm writing my
Yeah.
notes.
So even when I do, you see me do a lot of like the like one or two sentences thing with like the background on Facebook.
Yeah.
I still will, like yesterday I said, "Hey, what do you look for when you're going to book an Airbnb?" I typed that in, let my phone sit there for 15 or 20 minutes, and then I went back. Even though it was like perfectly written before, I then went and like deleted something, rewrote it. And in the platform's eyes, they think that you just spent 15 to 20 minutes writing that post, even though it's just that one or two sentences. And so your opportunity at maximum engagement goes then through the roof. Doesn't guarantee anything, but it then looks in the eyes like, oh my gosh, they just spent 15 to 20 minutes doing this, whether you leave your laptop open or your phone open and then go in and do
Wow. That's a big nugget in itself.
it. It's a trick.
But it also, like you're telling us, like those are the things that the platforms want, is they want you to be authentic. They don't want the copy and paste button. Um, and I had heard or knew that like they can tell when it's copy and pasted from AI, but I didn't know from another platform. And like you signified it in that like you got to be authentic, and that's what you teach. Like it's got to come from you. Chat GPT
Mm.
and AI, that people are just using it to do all of their social media and have everyone create that. Like no one wants that. um
Mhm.
yes, you can ask it to be like, this is my voice. I love how you guys are using it for other platforms. These are things that I created. This is my authentic voice. Can you just help me beat the algorithms and do it correctly on these other platforms?
Yeah, and then like owning that piece of the puzzle, not the entire puzzle, but owning that piece is the difference between stuff taking off and working, and then you just being like, personal branding doesn't work, business branding doesn't work. It's because you're trying to cut, all the corners. When it's like, no, just focus on the first 10%, which is the ideation, and then the last 10%, which is really getting it up there and making sure it works, and allow AI, your team, whoever else, to do the middle 80% that none of us want to do to begin with, and the platforms don't even know that are happening.
Mm, I love that. Well, thank you, Adam. I took notes. I just am like messaging your team afterwards, like make sure all of you listen to this one.
That's
It's
awesome.
things that I'm going to immediately implement and hopefully change the game for me. And I know that they will for our audience too. So thank you so much
Love
for
it.
and always showing your brilliance. And you guys, if you do not already follow Adam on Facebook, I highly recommend it. He is amazing and puts out gems like this all of the time. Like, you are the definition of value content that is helping people in your group. Builders of Authority. Is that what the group is called?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I was like, I see it. I'm in the group every day, but I'm like, please don't let me get that wrong. I highly recommend you have a free part of that group you can join and get in there. You've got some great education, and it really is all about, in business and shifting, you guys, your personal brand. And Adam is brilliant at sharing his knowledge every single day to help you create that personal brand. So thank you for today and every day, Adam.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
This has been another episode of Genius Gems. We'll see you on the next one, audience.